Hello, I'm Ramie.
And I'm Beth.
And this is Leveling Duo, the podcast about was good friends playing video games, and now it's me and my sister, Beth.
Now they're no longer good friends.
We're still friends.
I don't know why.
Dakota's busy. I was sick the other day. And
so hi, I'm Dakota.
You're Beth. But we're not going to talk about a particular game, really. We're going to talk about our time learning to stream and playing Halo together, learning that was nearly impossible, so we stream separate games.
Wait a minute, I thought you made it where we could play Halo
Yeah,
together.
but we haven't, so why would I even say that?
Because I've been busy.
I fixed it now. We can stream together, the same game.
I'm not very good at it.
No, but that don't matter. We just haven't had time to do it. I've been streaming Elden Ring. She's been streaming Sims a little bit.
Well, once. And that was a failure too.
At first, when we first started, it was just me on the Xbox, her on Xbox, us streaming to Twitch, because that's how Xbox is set up. You can only stream to Twitch. And the audio was a nightmare. Hers kept getting compressed, even when I turned off the options and just made it stereo. It was just a mess coming through on the stream from her side. So I ended up buying a PC just to stream, and she wanted to stream Sims from her Xbox, and she just has to talk louder. She don't like doing that.
I'm a quiet person.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm doing something new.
It's not so bad. She can't see her own stream. I have to watch it.
Turns out I have to scream at you.
No, she don't scream. She just talks at a normal level, but she whispers otherwise, so the filters won't pick up her voice half the time. It sounds like she's cracking. So the first video that she has up of her playing Sims is a little quiet, and then it gets louder near the end when I tell her what's wrong.
To be fair, anybody that decides to watch that was not one of my best builds because I knew people would be watching it. So then I've also felt awkward because I was also having to text him and be like, what is wrong with the audio? Because he was telling me there was something wrong with the audio. So it was just a bad time.
She just has to talk louder. I told her to act like nobody's watching, and I'll keep it down, chat and stuff. But
if I do that, I say things you don't want me to say. You shouldn't let your kids on YouTube if you don't want them to hear curse words.
Well, I hear Twitch is now allowing people to pole dance.
Okay, so if people can pole dance, then why can't I say shit, fuck, damn, whatever?
Well, you can, but on YouTube it wouldn't go well, and that's where we post our videos most of the time after they've streamed.
But I've heard people on YouTube cuss.
Hers is the only one streaming to Twitch, by the way. Mine streams straight to YouTube, and that's where Beth's end up at after she streams them. I just export them straight over to YouTube. That's how that works. I wanted to make a full YouTube thing, and with an Xbox you can't do that. I plan on playing the Fallout 4 new gen console update when it comes out, but it's been postponed to 2024. It's kind of sad.
That's next month.
Don't know when in 2024.
Oh.
I'd like it to be early, just because I want to play it. But I'm doing pretty good in Elden Ring. I haven't had a problem. Since I got the PC, I haven't had a problem. I had an issue of also my mic being a little bit quiet in OBS, which is the software you use to stream from your PC. That's the one I use anyway. Most people use. I got that adjusted, and now the new videos are better. Audio has been a big deal. And to be some people who work in podcasting the way we do, it looks like it would have been easier for us. But audio has been nothing but an issue.
I've never really thought to go on YouTube and check out how streamers do their audio. If there's anything like that, I have never thought to check it.
Yeah, there is things like that. But for you, I've done all that can be done. You just have to talk louder.
I'll scream.
You don't have to scream. Goodness.
No, I'm a scream now. We
had started off playing Halo Reach. We was going to play the Master Chief Collection. And then Beth said she couldn't watch Cortana go and get sick or anything, so we couldn't finish it.
No. Why would I do that to myself? I'm already a sad person.
Yeah.
Why would I intentionally make myself cry? So, it's like watching a dog die in a movie. No, I don't want to watch that movie then. Do you want to watch a dog get sick?
No, I guess not. But Cortana's around, all the way to Halo 5.
Yeah, but you get so used to her, and then all of a sudden she starts losing her mind. It's like watching a loved one get dementia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it is. It's AI dementia. They call it rampancy. They think themselves to death.
I'm assuming everybody has already played Halo, and if not, why not?
Yeah, you should play Halo.
I would say spoiler, but why have you not played it by now?
Halo Reach is a good one. No, Halo Reach is not the best one, but the other Halos are great. We used to play Halo Reach because it was part of the Master Chief Collection. I told her to try Halo Infinite, but she's on a Xbox One instead of Xbox Series, and it's not as easy for her. That would also help you getting a newer console.
Well, are you buying it?
I thought about getting you one, but I just ain't got the funds at the moment.
Me neither. The one I have now is given to me.
I have difficulty picking games to play. And you have a much harder time than that because
I'm so picky.
You don't like anything. Streaming's fun. It's nice to be able to have somebody to talk to even if you're not. I have a bad habit of when somebody's watching me do something on like a game, I'm worse at it than if I'm just doing it by myself.
Twitch was just for games.
No, a lot of different things. You can get on there, just talk to people directly, interact with your...
Oh, okay. I was wondering how people were going to play a game while pole dancing.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Someone's bound to find a way to do that.
I don't think I have that special kind of talent. That takes some real talent.
Yeah, it does. But no, so far I've got it set to, I want to try to get through Elden Ring. I will wait, and hopefully by the time I'm done with Elden Ring, we'll see if Fallout's out. By the way, the reason we're recording with Beth is because our remote recording options and our streaming options are down at the moment. Our local area's internet has just tanked the whole towns. That's why this is being recorded without Dakota and without a stream happening on the same day that we normally do. I've been playing Dark Tide Warhammer. It's like Left 4 Dead.
Warhammer?
Dark Tide, yes.
I like Left 4 Dead.
I know. That's what I kept telling you to try it.
Is that... Well, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
You just said, play Warhammer. That sounds like a big man with a hammer.
It is a really big man. A lot of them are big space marines. But you don't play as those. You play as different things. You play as a zealot or a psychic or a soldier, a big brute that punches things. And there's hordes of possessed people coming charging at you in your 4-person group. And you have to take them down. And there's specialty enemies, like big brutes themselves or blobs.
Did you say possessed people?
Yeah, the game, Warhammer is about space marines and people in space taking on demons and possessed things and other alien races that everybody hates everybody in that game. And it's based on a tabletop role-playing game called Warhammer 40K. The year is 40,000. Yeah, you should try Warhammer Dark Tide. There's all kinds of fun stuff like that you can play. There's also a fantasy version called Warhammer Venom. I can't remember what it's called. It starts with a V. Valheim. I didn't play it, but if you want to try a fantasy version of it, look into that. Other than Sims, what do you play?
Left 4 Dead.
Okay, then.
I really like the second one. I mean, I like the first one too, but I really like the second one better.
I mean, I guess we could look into getting that. I don't know if it's crossplay. Even if it ain't,
I have it on Xbox 360 on the disc. You can't get it through the newer Xbox anymore.
Okay, well, I could get it on Steam. I have it on Steam on my PC.
I don't know what that is.
It's where you get all your PC games from if you're a smart person.
I don't have a PC.
I know.
Well, I do, but not one that'll probably
no
be able to handle that kind of thing.
No, yours wouldn't, unfortunately. Eventually, we'll see about getting you into a PC setup.
But see, then I'm going to have all these Sims on Xbox when it's better to play it on a PC. And I'm not, well, not that I purchased them in the first place.
Like
Joey gets them for me. But
$2,000 for all of them.
I'm not, no, we wait until they go on sale. We're not paying $40 for that crap.
I was going to get you the...
It's not crap. It's really good. But I'm not paying $40 per pack.
I was going to get you the new Landlord one. Rent or whatever, something.
For rent?
For rent, yeah.
See, I have City Living, which came with apartments, but the one perk about the for rent is you can build like townhouses and you can have family members live with you where they don't pay rent, but you can have them live in their own little thing.
There's also a mold function now.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen in I want to say one of the trailers that you can, and then you have like little mushrooms when your ghost comes back in the middle of your chest.
Did you see that one video I sent you where the guy got sued 3 times in a 40-minute period?
Yeah, Joey sent me one. He's apparently on some sort of Sims Facebook page or something. Hold on, I'm going to look at the picture just to make sure I tell you the correct numbers. It's lot rent, $0. Power, $0. Water, $0. Other fees, $0. Well, I guess Similoans.
Yeah.
Total. Hold on, I got to try to figure out how to say this number. $30,064,771,072.
What happened there?
I think they, just like any other Sims pack, I think they really need to...
Bug fixes?
Yeah.
Remember the meteor in the school one? It's a meme now.
Even though the wedding pack apparently has these really beautiful items that you can build with, you already have glitches with regular weddings without the pack. And then you can't seem to get anything at all done.
You can't put yourself
when
out of
you
your own
finally
fire.
get the pack, and they've just never fixed it. So you have all these beautiful items, but your wedding never goes through.
Yeah, you burn to death before it's over.
Yeah. So
okay,
and you need to research those too if you're gonna, because some of the packs do have issues like that.
I haven't played Sims in years. I like space and I like things like Civilization and Sins.
I'm so bad at Civilization. I don't like things I'm bad at.
Sins of a Solar Empire.
I'm bad at Left 4 Dead when it's on the hardest one.
Stellaris. I like Left 4 Dead. But now that I found the Warhammer
for
one,
some reason I still try to do it.
I don't think I'll go back after I found Warhammer. Oh, by the way, Warhammer, the humans all worship a human emperor god who keeps their society held afloat, even though he's pretty much a corpse now. It's the reason they still have space travel, because he keeps this psychic thing from busting open and letting devils through. So he just sits on his throne and slowly rots away. And they feed him 1,000 psychic people's souls a day to keep him alive. They call them psychers.
Where are they finding all these psychic people?
There's billions of people in the human empire. Billions and billions.
Okay.
We are a galaxy-spanning race with other races. There's space elves and orcs whose cool ability is they will just hodgepodge things together, their ships and stuff, and paint it certain colors. And because they paint it certain colors, they think it goes faster. And their belief makes it actually go faster and work, even if it shouldn't work or keep atmosphere or anything. That's how orcs work.
I think you can get the Sims 4 base game for free
Oh, it's on,
now.
it is. It's on Steam. Or not Steam. Well, maybe on Steam, but I know it's on Xbox for free, on Xbox Game Pass. Just like Warhammer.
Okay. Well, why don't you download Sims 4, the base game, and I'll download Warhammer.
If I'm going to download Sims, it's going to be on PC.
Yeah, you're better off though. It's much better on PC.
Yeah.
But the Xbox version is second best.
Yeah.
Also, I don't have to buy an outrageously priced laptop or PC to be able to play it.
Download Fallout 4, and I'll download. You don't have to get Warhammer. Get Fallout 4. Try it.
I'm going to.
And that's what we're going to be trying to stream. We might not work together, but because I can't work together unless we play Fallout 76.
Okay, what am I downloading?
First, you're going to download Fallout 4. I will tell you now, make a high charisma and intelligence person. And the rest of the points you can put into whatever. Read what they do and you'll see what you like. Charisma will let you talk your way out of a lot of stuff. And intelligence will let you think your way through a lot of stuff. And you also get more XP every time you do something. Because you have high intelligence, you learn more from it.
Okay.
As for Warhammer, I guess I wouldn't play as a psyker. You'll kill yourself pretty early. A soldier seems about the safe bet. Or the big brutish looking thing. I can't remember what they're called. I'm not a huge Warhammer fanatic.
Okay. Well, then why are you telling me to play it?
Because it's just like Left 4 Dead.
Oh, okay.
I did fall into the Warhammer lore, but it's been out so long. And there's so many books, like thousands of books. And I was watching YouTube videos for days about the lore. That's how come I learned about the other weird races and the demons and the human emperor. It's just so many cool things. But Fallout is still better. I like Fallout better. People hate me for saying it. I do. And too grim dark. I don't much care for the whole grim dark thing all the time. I like it occasionally. But a galaxy nonstop at war that worships a dying god, man.
Non-stop at war.
Yeah, and they call people heretics. Like, everybody's a heretic. If they say anything bad about the emperor, they're a heretic and they gotta go. You are a heretic in the game. Accused of being one and on a prison ship.
Oh, it's
My psyker
living in a war full of world with a bunch of Christians.
A world full of war.
I said that.
You said a war full of world.
No, I didn't.
That's exactly what
that
you
is
said.
not.
I'll leave it in the podcast. You all can hear it when it comes up. It's a war full of world. But now we have a list of games. You should keep an eye on our Twitch and mostly our YouTube if you want to watch mine. And it'll show up as a video on demand after Bevy's done streaming it on hers. Now that she knows she has to talk a little bit louder to be easier. She's going to be playing. I'll have her test out Warhammer before she plays it, but Fallout she can just hop right on in. It's fun. We're learning. We're learning the whole streaming thing, and I don't like putting out a subpar product.
I had no idea where to go with the one Fallout that I was playing, so...
Look up Fallout 4 video, and you'll see how much different it looks than Fallout 76, or Fallout New Vegas, or Fallout 3. Both of those are from a different era, Xbox 360 era, and it shows, because they were massive games, and they couldn't make them too massive, and so the graphics took a bit of a hit.
Still, it's like...
And they're mechanically, they're like harder to play.
You all suggested that I play Doom, and then come on leveling Doom, and I'm still in the process, but I've gotten busy trying to get other things done. There was so much stuff in Doom that I'm still not finished with.
Doom 3 is
that you had to go back because you didn't know you needed it in the first place to unlock a door or something.
The pads.
The little pad things.
What do they call them? PDAs.
Yeah. And you have to go back and hunt it down and then try to find your way back to the part that you should have been in the first place if you would have known to get the little pad PDA thing in the first place. Why couldn't you tell me to get that thing in the first place?
I didn't remember to tell you anything.
No, I mean, why couldn't the game tell me that in the first place?
It wouldn't have been very fun if they told you were going to need this.
I would have found that a lot more fun than backtracking every level.
I'm going to tell you exactly what to do. Google it. PDA codes. I've played it enough times where I know the lore. I don't need to read every PDA intro. I'll just Google the codes.
And that's when I was complaining to y'all, and I said, what happened to the good old days when you had like those Pokemon games and you could purchase those books that could help you find things along the way?
Oh, I have the Doom one.
I miss that. Can we go back to that?
Came out on Xbox One or no, Xbox One, but original Xbox. And I have a guide for it. But now you have the internet. You don't need a guide for it. You heard it here first. Beth cannot finish a game. Even in Sims, her cottage went unfinished.
It was what I thought was finished. And then when I was done with the video, I was thinking I could have decorated this so much more and just tried to clutter it more, even if the Sims couldn't move.
Yeah. A small apartment sim.
Yeah.
Okay. But you heard us ramble on. So you know now why our streams are iffy. Right now it's the internet issue, but it had been just audio quality. And if it ain't good audio, I didn't want it up.
Oh, no, I didn't even finish my own video because of it. I couldn't.
So I take it down. But I have worked out. She knows now she has to talk a little bit louder, even if it makes her uneasy. She'll get over that. It happens. We get better at it. I used to hate talking into this mic, and I'm okay at it now.
Yeah.
I still can't let somebody sit and watch me. Like if there's somebody in the room, I can't do it.
Get out.
I did. That's my first day recording on this podcast. I was sitting across from Dakota, and Scott was standing in the room waiting for us to start. And I said, "What do you think you're doing? You're not going to stand in here. I'm not doing this. I recommend doing it at a time when Joey's away, because when we tried to stream before of him in the room, we could hear him talking in the background.
Yeah.
And so I took that video down too. Anything, I don't like any kind of issue like that. It bugs me, and I don't want somebody else to have to listen to it.
Yeah. I've actually got a little calendar of my own that shows when he's working and what times he's working. And if it's a 24-hour, I can say possible stream day.
And the reason Dakota hasn't played is because his consoles are pretty much down right now. That's why he always talks about games he played before, because right now he's having an issue with consoles.
Oh, all kinds of issues.
We're very much better at the audio part, and the video is fine. I've got to even set up to where I could use a camera if I wanted to. I just don't use a camera most of the time.
For what?
Because a lot of the YouTubers I like to watch don't have cameras up when they stream. It just takes a big chunk off your screen, and it's just somewhat, and maybe if you're watching a reactionary thing, like, oh, I'm going to react to this video, it makes sense to have a video of yourself.
See, I do like some of them that I watch that have them talking with their face, but then I also realize that they're like, oh, wait a minute, my face is covering the part I'm telling you to look at.
Yeah, it's just a big thing, and if they don't want to do that, they can make a whole overlay, which just puts a small screen
Also,
inside of your screen.
At this point, maybe later on, maybe, possibly, not guaranteeing, but I also feel like if I'm already having trouble, nervousness to...
Having a camera put up won't help it.
Yeah, that's definitely...
But no, we're learning. That's the whole point in this. And it was just to tell us, it's part of the gaming experience, is learning this stuff if you're going to try to stream. And I thought it would be a good episode for Leveling Duo, just because it's a new type of game technically to us.
I think the next one I want to do, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do it. The next one for Sims that I want to do, I want to ask AI pretty much all the questions to make the decisions on the build, the Sims build.
Oh, that's a genius idea. Which AI do you want to use? Bard, ChatGPT?
I prefer chat.
All right. Well, if you like what you heard here, just whole rambling about our streaming experiences, we have two other podcasts. One's called Brother Knows Quest. It's a podcast where I tell my sister here about tabletop role-playing games each week, a different one each week. And we have Horrific History Hauntings. This is where she tells me about, everything is in the name, a horrific history incident. Usually a subject, tell us how bad it was, and sometimes it'll lead to a haunting. We'll cover that. Or sometimes it's just an episode about a whole haunting experience. Like we had the Bell Witch, which is kind of weird.
Or sometimes it's the little alphabet of death.
Oh, yeah. The ones
where it's different ways to die.
Yeah. It's a fun little setup. You never know what you're going to talk about that day. Oh, I should also say, just in case somebody found this episode first and is wondering what in the world's going on. My friend Dakota is usually my co-host, but he couldn't make it today, so my sister is. If you want to find these other episodes, there's a Linktree link in the description below, wherever you're listening to this or watching this. And in that Linktree, the first one you see will be our webpage, and that will take you to, obviously, the spot where we'll have all our RSS feeds and stuff like that, so you can just subscribe to your podcast app. Or you can find us on YouTube, which would be another link in that whole big list of links. Subscribe, like, share us with someone you think you'll like to hear it. Probably not our best episode, admittedly, but there are some other good ones for Leveling Duo.
Excuse me?
And the subject. It wasn't you, it was the subject we covered. It's just how terrible time trying to stream, how it started, and how it's somewhat better now, mostly better. Now that we know all the issues and the quirks. It's a trial and error thing. Well, admittedly, we did also test it. I tried recording before I tried streaming, and then the recording and the streaming didn't match up.
That's why I was asking about, because I know some of the ones I watch for Sims, they'll be building, and they'll have already did the whole building thing.
Yeah.
and
You can't do that
then
if
they'll
yours.
speak over.
Yeah, you just can't do that with an Xbox. You'll have to have what I've got to set up. And if you can do that with an Xbox, I've never seen
I mean,
someone do
I
it.
could, but it's going to be weird not talking on a Twitch stream.
Like I said, all those links will be there in the description. And thank you for listening. I've been Ramie.
And I'm Beth.
This has been a leveling duo logging off.